Chad, you're absolutely right, and we prepare ourselves for the fight. First map, OG's pick, Inferno. I'm going to unbutton my trousers for this one. That's how serious I'm taking it.
Oh, dear.
Let me just clarify really quick, for those who tune in at the start of a game and only the start, not the pre, the reason we watch this is because it has the most viability to change potentially who gets to qualify, who doesn't.
Winner is in.
Also being streamed elsewhere. Speaking of winners, Nico's going to walk away happy with that. MBK gone. And that deathmatch style, well, MBK needs to be very aware of that, apparently, because Heroic are up for the fight.
And they've even rotated another member back over towards this B side of things off of that opening pick. So more aggression coming on in off this flash.
There's still half wall. This flash would give them no info. Yep, nothing. But if he wants to fight, he will catch a glimpse of Mantu. So that's the banana fight continuing. Nobody down. Cadian confirms there was action there. And don't forget the bomb was spotted as well. That was Mantu that would have popped that little red icon on the map, so it's been spotted on half wall. CT utility, the only existing is that of Borup. He's holding his smoke for the next sound cue / call. But they gather their forces towards A, and it's Tessus and Nico opting for a pit-style crossfire.
Rotation's a long way away here. They need to at least get one each.
Ouch!
Dinked up, pushed back, but it does play in Nico slightly, known as the Demon of Pit. Oh, he waited so long. He was looking for that perfect moment, and sadly, it passed him by. So site's under control, bombs now planted. The three players who are obviously on towards B now have to play this back through.
Looking for a clean head. God, they're all tucked in. This will be his first fight, and he does do well to land the dink. Next, he's low, found by another. Borup hitting his shots. It gets messy. Issa to clutch, one-on-one. No kit. Stown needs to find this frag, needs to find it now. He's getting hunted and does hit the first few shots. And Nissa just using the survivability, dancing with Stown, dancing with the stones. And that, my friend, is Issa finding OG's first, just in the nick of time. He won't go down with the ship, so he'll be forced to rebuy his Kevlar, but mission accomplished.
Oh, that was a close one right there. I thought that we would see something out of Tessus or Nico, and you can see Nico just pivoting back, not expecting anybody to be clearing on over with somebody jumping out in front of him. And it was the dance that won Issa the round, even finding the frag, so extra $300 for him. And it will be just the partial investment here from Heroic, not the full buy. They're just going with Deagles, no armor, and 5 smokes. They could go for the double dip on this. We've been talking about NIP going for a similar style on their CT sides. The Deagles are very, very potent on this Heroic team. Kick things off with OG going for a default spread. More traditional than what we've been seeing of late. It was 2 towards banana, 3 towards alt mid. It looks like they set their sights on this A side very, very early.
Yeah, let's see how far it pays off. Contact, really? Tessus is super cool out here. Oh, wow. From 0 to 100, MBK collects himself a double. Those smokes are not going to get you far when they're already leaping out of the apartments onto you.
Now, if you go back and you watch some Alexi B demos on Inferno, that's one of his go-to plays. Have 3 players walk up halls. They're almost speed walking. And what I mean there is they're not being diligent with the utility. They're not spamming the walls. They're not giving away too many cues whatsoever. They're walking up. They're playing contact. He flashes and they go. And this is one of his more rhythmic calls. You know, it's about catching your opponent off guard. It's about taking them out of the equation when they're looking or thinking it somewhere else. That was very early within that round. And now Volda has a chance to make some money with this UMP. Spotted one in the back lines.
Back of the head, it's never fun to try and execute that shot. You see Valda just steadies his aim. Even at the top of the game, you really do not want to squander those shots to the back of the head. You could see that ADAD. Very unpredictable. Stown, though, has grabbed himself a lovely upgrade. He'll take a Mac 10. Gets away with murder. Alexi B forced to the rebuy, but that is exactly what OG were looking for into round 2. Look at this flash timing. Just as NBK's rounding the corner. He doesn't get any seconds to make the call other than Balk. Round 3. NBK the MVP of previous round. And looks like they'll have a second bite of the cherry here. It will just be that preserved and now armored Mac 10. CT's likely going to want to do something a bit more coordinated. I am seeing 4 leaning over towards the A side of things this round.
A lot of nades up mid early as well from the T side. Poured all of them that they had there towards top banana too. So quick clear towards the top of banana. That does give it over towards Valda. Smoke going in, flashes coming in, everything they want. Now, As said, though, Alex, you're bang on. This A stack could be deadly. Let's see if they find it out well and clean and they keep this round exactly what you want. Because you have, what, 3 rifles now. So you really don't want to be losing those.
Yeah, Stown, though, with the MAC-10, he would have to play close to the smoke, and the rotation coming on over to re-smoke over towards the mouth of Banana. That would have to be Cadian. There's no rush on this for Heroic. They're just taking another gambly call. I'm a little bit worried for the Heroic side of things if Cadian starts getting out-called, if he starts getting red on the gamble stacks, or Alexi B hits the other side every time he's trying to make one of these plays. Now, this is just the anti-eco rounds, or the eco rounds from that of Heroic. So you want to take more risks on these regardless. But as we prefaced within the pre-game, in the past we've seen Heroic go for rifle rounds where they have 5 players stacked towards the top Banana. Oh, here we have a fight. Alexi, does he think better of this? No, Cadian gets 1, and over towards B they go. So Stown's under pressure here.
Yeah, MAC-10. Shouldn't get him too far.
Oh!
What'll do?
That's the 3 rifles still alive now. They're the big ones you cannot lose. They lost on 2 UMPs. It's not the end of the world, but any more and we're in a little bit of a spot of bother. Spam comes out, bit of a tag towards Valda, no more though. But they're all there now. Once Tessus gets up Banana, they're locked on this site.
Yeah, Nico's going to smoke Banana, and I think that's just hopefully going to set Tessus up for a bit of a surprise walk through that smoke. All attention is drawn elsewhere. Eagle shot starting to be hit. They have to be patient. No kits. Need the CTs to close this vice grip now. This has got a lot of responsibility. Does take the head off of Nico cleanly, but Cadian Steagle continues to line up heads.
Oh.
And wow, Mantu just gets 2 in 1 spray. Tessus closes the gap, no time. But it is a fantastic amount of damage. He'll take the AK. I think he's got enough space as well, so he'll be keeping that one. 3-0. OG take the round, but it was far from clean.
Mantu's double there was the savior of that. I thought Stown was actually going to pick up more. He found a very good timing to swing on out with that MAC-10. Damage done to the T-sided economy here, but because they were able to get away with the clean round in the previous, and they've gotten the bomb down round after round, that means they have a truckload of money to work with. Valda was the one with the lowest coming in. Looks like he may have actually been dropped over an AK because he only spent 2,200 himself. Alexi going with the MAC-10 means we might have more of a direct start to this, something a little bit quicker. Towards top of Banana, Alexi barrels. And he cops a grenade for his troubles. So chunk down, 40 damage done. Just that general net of map control being taken here. It's a 3-man quad setup coming in from Heroic. This means they can maintain that mid control with Nico boost up. Cadian's actually searching with the AWP here.
Does he find anyone? Alexi B slowly creeping up those T stairs. The timing. It's going to be everything. Oh, and a missed shot. Okay. Well, gets to live to fight another day. Issa very close by. That could have been a punish there. It's not going to be. The 3-play stack towards quad.
Yeah, and Tessus' angle, like I've never seen Boiler win that duel. Never, ever. And won't be happening just yet. Preparing for our 4th round's final execute. MBK and Issa gathering their forces towards the balcony position. Alexi bringing the explosive device along for the ride. Re-smoking middle makes sense, but it does mean there'll still be plenty of time as they actually just drop 1 on B as well, so they won't be pushing for info. Borup's even soft rotating, so sound cue as NBK burns might incite Borup's return. He is back now on the correct site. Manta's going to be throwing out that library smoke. They want to pop, actually. Yeah, okay, they're doing the Alexi B.
Oh, the molly again, though. They're burning alive in there.
Oh,
My
no!
God, all the burns. They, I guess, put out of their misery in that scenario. The last few, there's nowhere to go here. You're locked in.
Save call.
16 seconds. They have no step towards B. People could be in T-apps for all they know. Going to back away and try and keep these guns. That went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
So a Mantu double in 1 spray, and now Tessus responds in kind. So 2 through the smoke. You can see their corpses. Great camera work. 1 little click of his mouse.
I want to talk through that mid setup. By holding on to that in the way they did with the boost, it meant that they could drop their smokes later in the round. And then, as they knew that the time was coming up here to come through, well, there's no point staying close mid as you're starting to get sub 40, sub 30 seconds. So they drop back, and now they use their own utility. And I think it's fantastic they were able to hold on to so many Molotovs. So if they're ready for that type of pace of OG in the first gun round, might have a game on our hands here as MBK buying into the MAC-10 this time round. The buy will be on the board once again for OG with those saved rifles. Cadian over towards middle. No real threat of Mantu as he's posted over towards Banana. And that shot goes shy.
That deep util on Banana, though. Alexi B now isolated. Volley behind, nade behind, but Still alive, just.
He's
Bullets
playing
just
with fire.
whistling by him.
Denying banana control.
All flashed in. All right.
Sometimes you just lose.
Yeah, that's going to be a frustrating one for Nico to get down with right there, trying to pick on MBK during his default routine. Timing felt good, but MBK getting the better of him, and now over towards A. OG are mounting.
Loving this. Double on short. It's prime position for the AWP to do a lot of damage, but there will be a flashbang. And does manage to avoid it, so the spray comes in, and Tessus delivering in a large capacity. 4, looking for his 5th. Mantu denies it, but still winning the round. Tessus, 2 rounds in a row, securing it for Heroic all on his own. Jiggles into Cadian, and Heroic convert their second. Let's see that one again. Tessus just standing in the open. Look at his transfer. That's 3 headshots. That is a beautiful sequence.
That third was stunning, wasn't it? I really thought I was going to get away from him.
That's really fantastic because the whole plan there was to bait them into exactly that push. If you know that an AWP is close quad side like that, you want to run him down and take space before he can reposition back towards the pit, find himself rotating back over towards Arch. You want to keep him isolated, keep him in limbo. You keep an AWPer under pressure, that's a great way to break him. And Tessus, well, he delivered in a massive way just there. That is a clutch multi-frag. Otherwise, A bomb site would have been given up. They lost that opening kill to Nico in halls, and it was feeling like A was the right call from OG. Now they're forced down to just these pistols, so there is the serious nature of this game, and we do have 3 others simultaneously running right now. If you want to open up multiple streams, you can head over to live.proleague.com. All the streams will be over there for you. But as we heard from League Ops to kick off the day, this game and the Mouse Sports versus Vitality game, they decide which are the last teams to make it into the playoffs.
Cadian. Careful now. These jiggles aren't going to work out. Bora was tucked in the whole time, but he did sell it to an extent. I think Cadian's going to immediately regret his decision to rotate over. I like the matching knife and glove combination we've got coming out there.
I've had a reply on Twitter from CS Money.
What do they say?
Oh.
They showed off Chris J's inventory. Like,
Yeah.
do you like his you know,
Ghiblis.
It's quite nice. You died at the end, so it's over. But Mantu can do what he wants, really. But yeah, no, so, you know, I said, well, why don't you compare the casters? See what you think of our inventories here. What do you think of our style? So,
Do we have style?
well, we're going to find out, Chad.
I definitely don't.
Maybe, well, look, like Henry's got a theme,
Ooh.
Alex has got a theme. That was a shot. A little bit more costly than they probably would have liked there, but it did feel all for nothing until the little moment at the end. But yeah, we'll find out.
Tessus had to give up his AUG there, Lauren. He had to drop his
that's-
AUG
you
to get
love
the
an
AUG,
AUG.
but he's bought another one, so it's okay.
Oh, phew.
Gosh, we were so worried about little Timmy.
Yeah.
Little Timmy.
Org watch.
Aw,
Timmy Tessus.
I like the AUG.
That was the name of the thermometer I used to have baths with as a kid. We called him Tommy Tippy.
Tippy.
Tommy Tippy, the thermometer. It was a little bear.
Okay.
It would float in the bath, so you knew it was too hot or not. Apparently that's something you do.
Okay.
So much I don't know.
Hello, MBK. That's very aggressive, and he catches Tessus off. Fantastic opening work from NBK. He's flashing deep, smoke in the same. He wants to try and keep the pace up. He's got another smoke. Where did he pull that one from? Does catch Nico again. This is a fantastic round, and it's finished off by Issa. The A side is open, and the round is over. OG demanding some respect, courtesy of NBK.
I don't even think that was the plan. I think the plan was
Just
just
go off
to,
it, right?
just to grab fast halls control. And it seems to me like Heroic want to try and take MBK out on some of these default rounds, just with a few of the plays I've seen within the early stages. He's bullied them here. And the fact that he was able to get 2, that's huge stuff. That opening kill from Tessus, you could see the remainder of the OG players start running up middle, limping out their utility quite quickly. And they've stolen back a very important round with another bomb plant here. So the money on that OG side can start to level out. For Heroic, they'll be able to rebuy themselves. You can see their burrow up with a truckload of cash. Nico's having any financial woes, one of his teammates, Katie and Ostown, will be able to help him out with that 3,650. So we will get another gun round on the board for round number 8, but here's this frag. So I would have thought Tessa's heard him getting ticked by the Molotov, but maybe not. Maybe there was some comms going on in that moment, and Nico trying to get on top of the bike to use the one-way side of the smoke to his advantage. Wasn't able to get there. So round number 8, guns are out once more. Timmy's got his AUG. What is Tessa's real name? Have a look. Run boost.
Oh. Also excited, but the excitement really starts and ends over at the top of Banana. Valda, Issa combination, plenty of utils chucked up there.
Oh no, and they've caught another. Tessa's went for info. Apps, MBK was waiting. OG have come prepared, folks. The stack nades as well. Like, they've been religiously mollying the sandbags. This time they opted for a stack nade, and it was the one time Stown decided he wanted to try and play close. Catching 2 nades put on top of him. Tessa's caught on his Apps hunt, and now already Alexi B has the power of a 5-man T side. Looks like a gamble stack will come in from the CTs. Just Cadian heading over there, and basically it's a fashionable way to save. They'll be doing that, claiming they were just ready to defend B. But this is a save that started about 30 seconds ago, and the round ending about the same mark as well. So if the bomb goes down, do let us know. We were talking to you guys, and have you ever catapulted any snacks into your mouth with a mask? It's apparently a new fad.
Oh, is this like the planking of 2020?
Well, it's a way to eat snacks with your mask. So you use it like a catapult around. Your ears are the part of the catapult. You extract the mask away from your mouth. You place the Dorito or chip of your choice into the mask, and then catapult it into the back of your throat.
Makes me think my mask just smell of Doritos, though.
It probably would. It's actually a terrible idea, but I mean, I was wondering if anyone's considered it.
But I haven't considered it either. And the responsible side of me comes out immediately. So kids at home, if you're going to try this,
you will choke. Don't do that.
Don't do it with small things.
No.
Don't do it with like M&Ms. Don't do it with Skittles.
No.
Because if you choke and it goes down your windpipe, I'll be very sad. So do it.
Being responsible for that. So don't
marshmallows. Marshmallows are probably an okay one.
Totally.
Yeah, so bigger things.
Bigger.
Is what we're looking for here. Child safe.
Child safe marshmallows.
Rush, you put things in your mouth. Have you done this?
I've not tried it yet, but it sounds kind of interesting. I see how it could work using the elastic of the ear holder things.
Ear holder things.
Ear holder things. That's the technical term, right, Rush?
Yep, that's it.
All right, well, we'll take notes of that one right there.
And just in case you noticed, if you didn't, there's going to be a couple of those little updates trickling through from the other streams over here. So if you are mostly focused on who makes it into where and what have you, but you still like to catch up with the other teams, you will get that information fed through to you here. But of course, you can check out all the other streams as well.
Live.proleague.com.
Crushed it. Look at this guy. A desk host? Who is he? Who is he?
Well, Heroic, even with the saves, they need to win a round back or their economy is going to start looking a little bit worse for wear. Stown set up here, ready to pop flash bow up through. Flashes, nades, and Molotovs are good to hold back any CT aggression early. Valda, Alexi B, and Mantu on the other side. Valda anti-flash.
No subtlety. There's the counter flash. Pops in. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Even the pick from Cadian just to really close it all out. Issa needs to find this and needs to find Nico fast. If they want to shot back into this, if he gets him dead, they can pick up the bomb and maybe find room, but it's really fine margins. Burning alive. Issa finally takes down Nico, but look at the rotations coming in.
Oh, he's under a lot of scrutiny. He's done well to make that space through the flames, through 2. MBK from the apps, he could be vulnerable. That smoke doesn't last for forever. Another molly. Issa so low, desperately trying to find safe haven, and they are pushed together. Smart. It's nice from Heroic as the smoke fades. It's all holding W as a collaborative unit. We do see 5-4 score. You can look at that replay. This was the flash. Look at them. Both of them caught in transition, both full white. Wow. That's like the dream re-aggress towards Banana.
Yeah, and Valda was anti-flash just moments before. So curious as to what the trigger was for him to look away or look into the flash even. Now, OG will be able to buy once more. Alexi going for the MAC-10 again. So probably going to see him quicker up towards the top of Banana if there is any aggression on that side of the map, and that's exactly where he's headed. Oh, straight towards middle even. So up the guts he wants to go. This is another fast A play. Pressure on Nico and Tessus.
All right, Alexi B's picked up the pace. He's through his own smoke. I love this. I hope he gets something for all his troubles. He's been spotted for sure. Katie's gonna be called. It makes no odds. Now the rest of the teams get to pick up the pieces as everyone's slightly out of place.
3-on-3, Tessus had a chance. Smoke and a plant. Borat from Arch, down coming in from the apartment's position.
This is quick flank.
Good usage of the utilities, forced him into Moto. Now, this is their retake. Incendiary into the pit. 2 there to receive it. Down, flashed in. Perfect start. Needs more. Issa contributes 1 in return. He's got multiple targets. He can't deal with both of them. His crosshair just was not there. And a successful retake coming in from Borup and Stown.
Good reaction based off of that early information. All the nades, flashes coming up mid. Saw Alexi B take all that room over towards the arch side. It was actually Cadian on the side there with the AWP to lock this down. It could have gotten out of control if he was able to spiral behind quad. And the retake, well coordinated. Almost looked like a T-set piece. Molotov's nade towards the pit. And then dealing with Issa. Good stuff there from Heroic. We don't normally see retakes on Inferno, so it's good to see one coming on through here as we tie things up 5-5. Round number 11 getting underway. Another plant, so more guns. Another SMG, MBK, UMP this time round. It's like he's going over towards alt mid. So I wonder if he'll give that aggression towards the Halls players again. We've seen him get on top of Tessus and Nico. Cadian shot there indicating where the AWP is at the start of the round, but there's already 3 players over towards A. So if OG were to accelerate based off that information, it would be the wrong call. Or up on the other side.
Yeah, I wonder if they... See if there's any speed to that. But he's back towards Boiler. MBK got given that kind of freebie before, that kind of catch out he got towards the apartments. But he has been besting Nico on a couple of occasions here, which has been quite surprising as Nico's been exceedingly good at that kind of like pit play, bit on the balcony. Tessus, of course, being the real closing factor for them, though. Nade towards quad. It's going to be go time. Molly towards pit. They've got to get this pressure just right. Tessus is going to be played in off the back of that kill, though. Do they clear it, or does he get his way with it once again?
Oh, multiple targets. Does well to trade in. Mantu relieves the pressure. Stown and Cadian scrambling. And this is a well-coordinated take I just got to witness and enjoy there from OG. Seeing the combination of all of the utility captured beautifully by that of Rushley. But yeah, you could see NBK on that flash buys him enough time to force the fight. Those walking up short then get to deal with a flushed out pit player. It's simple, effective.
It is very simple, and I think that's what makes it so good is they're just playing the fundamentals, finding the opening kills and then trading out. They push forward as a wave, right?
Yeah.
You can see them just as a team going forward.
This is the push. We're not making a secret about it. We're not trying to hide anything.
The danger does become, and we've seen it with Tessus getting that 4K.
Right.
We've seen it with Burrow getting the 2 kills through the smoke, I believe it was, or it was Tessus through
Or
the
that
smoke.
banana
Yes,
flash
you're right.
repush, yeah.
Yeah, so those are the multi-kills which can completely stifle OG, but if they work, if they get that opening and then they continue to trade efficiently, they'll get the side off you, and they'll get another round on the board.
Thanks for leaving the chicken up there, Rush.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, like in a like a
it's
not
really
cool
nice.
way. But
Like, oh,
like,
you're breaking down like the really fundamental things of this game, like actually the stylistic approaches from both teams, what really works out here.
I was just looking at the chicken.
Rush is dealing with the common man here, so he wants to have... Everyone loves chicken.
not everyone.
There's a couple of communities
Probably not the
that don't.
vegans and the vegetarians and the pescatarians.
Or
Stop
maybe
it.
they love them more.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Love comes in varying forms.
that's true.
Yeah, I wonder what the chickens' love language is.
Oh, it's a weird day at the office, but that's a belting start. Down straight towards Valda. Is there another? Oh, the molly comes out. They're going to be forced away. It was a bloody battle, but
Nico.
Alexi B barely standing. How was Nico there?
He was on the bridge. He went for a full T-Apps walkout, and I can't believe NBK was prepared for that. He takes his head off from T-Spawn, and you can see Cadian's reaction to that. He's had to fill the gap in apps. Smoke on the arch as well. Lots of unknowns for the Heroic squad. Stown doesn't want to get caught out, but NBK will. Cadian holding fast for now. Keeps the advantage in favor of the CTs. Issa, we saw him make some huge plays to buy space in the previous. It's not going to be fun. Molly into the side. Perfect timing from the flank on Cadian. Just puts Tessus on notice. There's one. I need more. Yeah, not going to happen. Cadian's still hitting shots. Third now from the defensive AWP. Rotating around, using all of his util to the best of his ability. Makes sense. Stop the swing. Tessus gets caught. Costs him a great deal of health, though. Mantu wants to plant. Apps is where Cadian's opted for. You can hear the repositioning of that plant spot. Stat's surely going to want to contest this. Yeah. So, 6-6.
Now, I know we had the chicken after round 11, but I want to show you just the details in which went into OG's hit on that side. And there's one in particular here which I really, really like. So as we jump into Skybox for everybody, you can see the smoke's down pretty quickly here. The flashes are getting set up, ready to go. They're about to push on through, so they're very fast on this. The flash up middle, the flash from Mantu, and they go. So now they're putting pressure on MBK through halls, but watch Mantu's flash into the site and the timing with these three players here. The flash comes through. Now they pick onto the site, Burup's blind, and then they're able to trade efficiently. So I just wanted to show that little detail. Good teamwork there.
Yeah, a deep one into the site, especially when NBK knows that after 3 people are swinging on and killing the person in the site, that pit player's got a little bit too many targets to have to focus on just that Apps balcony. Valda's going up, his own smoke to keep him safe, and geez Louise, Issa, a shadow of his former self. 2 nades, bringing him down to 1. Maybe give Alexi B the AK-47.
Hey guys, I might go wait and spawn.
Yeah.
Go have a cold shower.
I'm going to think about what I've done. I'm going to get my nades.
Nobody breathe in my direction.
Yeah, please. Masks on around Issa.
Don't flub a Molotov. Don't swing your knife.
Stay in the corner.
Issa,
Young man.
being naughty.
They've gone for their quad setup again, or is that Abs? Yeah, they have 3 quad for the CTs, so see if that pays off again eventually, but it doesn't. It's usually not OG's style.
That's good info. The fact that you can see all the way down mid gives them a very good idea it will be a B hit. It's down and Burrup, they can be on high alert. And they're flanking as well. Tessus is pushing down mid.
They're treating this like a Na'Vi long, just watching the flank 5 committed and hoping that someone gets a little too inquisitive. Mantu's holding it.
Oh, the timing, Alex, it couldn't have been worse. And Issa, scared. I don't blame it either. 1 HP, they're all trying to back it up, but Tessus has already caused so many problems.
Locked
They're
in.
locked the hell in. Key's been thrown away. They're going to have to go through with brute force. Too many targets for Stout. Gets overwhelmed.
burning
Molly comes
down.
in. 4-up's low. Okay, they're still fighting this one. The HP is disastrous. Walking wounded. Still have some fight in them.
Yeah, they got nothing left, and now NBK hits the drive-by. Issa still has to play a part in this. He's had 1 HP since the start. Nico and Tessa's not much better. 1 bullet for everyone. This is NBK, the healthiest member of this 2v2. Nico's got a nade. Oh, and Issa. Good night, sweet prince. NBK to clutch, does hand the first. Tessa's surround, pushing towards the construction.
Last time they saw Tessus was on Banana, so MBK might be a little unawares of this position. Tessus is going to come through the ruins. Goodbye. What an incredible attempt from the T's after all of that. But Tessus, beautiful play on Banana, and then the adjustment around ruins.
Did he go all the way around the world?
Yeah, he did. These goddamn fakey boys. I swear, it is so frustrating to deal with. The retake is happening, right? They've taken the site. He's gone, well, I'm just going to leave my team. There's no chance you're falling back out of Banana and being able to sneak on up and get a freebie. Think about the 3 kills Tesla's got that round. They're in the back. They weren't even looking at him. And he makes it even easy to pull off a round like this. A very important round for Heroic to pick up here. And you can see,
he went around the world, this fakey boy bastard. That's essentially, I can lip read. Yeah, so that's what MBK was saying. All love, of course. Ouch! Oh, poor Issa.
Not again.
Oh, the explosions, they hurt. They're scary. Then the round is over. Alexi B, Mantu, maybe even getting a plant out of this one. It's not too shabby as the dust settles. And if there was to be a recovered rifle again, there is a Kevlar vest on Alexi. UMP being picked up now. But a smoke needed from Tessus. He's lining up the banana smoke now. Alexi will become quote-unquote irrelevant for 15 seconds.
Oh, it's just missed that pull nade. Could have been deeper. Would have actually chunked him down with no armor. Time now a problem.
They've got to get a wiggle on.
He could win this.
There's a shot at it. There's no kills being offered up quickly. They're sticking in. They're making them work for every step they take, but the kills come in quickly.
Protect the president.
Now, where is Alexi?
The Molly.
All this. Molly goes extinguished.
Oh!
One more bullet might might have made it happen, but it's not to be. Heroic hold on by the finest margins.
Gosh, these few rounds have been fantastically close. Okay, well, 8. Another crazy retake and another crazy turnaround from OG. Don't write them out. Spray, again, look how close that bullets were. 37. If Nico didn't have a smoke, Alexi got the molly down. Gosh, it is the tiniest fractions to determine how this one goes. A little bit of a one-way for KD to peek Banana with. Puts out the molly, opts for the close call, but there's a nade waiting for him. And he thinks better of it, down to 22. As the utility battles continue.
Banana's been fun today. We've seen all the same nades, but this time round actually connecting. So lots of utility damage being done in the final throws of the first half. Because things need to simmer down for OG. They have a decent chunk of utility to work with compared to how much Heroic have thrown down within these first 30 seconds. They just used one more smoke towards top mid. Last one will be on Stown. He's over towards that B bomb site. So heads up Counter-Strike as a wall bang comes through onto Mantu. So Cadian with some unconfirmed damage right there. So they've cleared top Banana. They have the respect that they wanted. Top mid would be the next piece of the puzzle for OG to collect. But once they get top mid, it feels like they accelerate onto that A bomb site very, very quickly. There's no Molotov for the pit players here to, smoke for the pit players here to keep themselves alive. So if they're going to play towards the bike, you might see Teslas just stand and fight.
Sounds like fun.
These hits worked well before, but they had plenty more util beside them. Now the last few flashes are with Mantu and Issa, so wherever they do go, they're going to be at a fair whack of deficit, but the CTs aren't much better off. Flash towards CT side, clear as we go. Smoke's still up, but Tessus, bore up, all present. Nico goes down. Tessus now called upon again. Does well, but not well enough. This is a bomb plant.
Should be, yeah. Smoke down, as is the bomb. It's down. Cadian, both been very successful on these retakes at the times. Alder's opting for the fight here on short.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the elevation. It's down very much, not a slouch though, and his spray control does significant work. Valda, what was that caught? Now, Alexi's so low now. What is he supposed to do? Cadian's closing in on the graveyard position. He's actually maneuvered perfectly around the smoke. Great shot, Alexi. And he's ready for Stown, but the mantle. A valiant attempt again from the leader. Valda's going to be punching his desk. A 9-6 half to get our appetite started. Counter-Strike continues in a moment. They left off, despite already locking themselves in for those playoffs. Elsewhere, Godsend and AGO are battling on Vertigo. It's 12 rounds to the good already for AGO. Seems Godsend have certainly not been feeling particularly or performing particularly heavenly at the moment. GG.bet, the bookkeepers, makers, whichever one's not the accountant, is 1.39 in favor of Heroic. So I've got the giggles of Pansy.
Hello.
And the analysis at times of Chad Spoonge Birchall. Aggressive, NBK. He's been doing it all game, and he continues here on the CT side. Straight down with a deep smoke. I wonder if Stan's going to get caught off by this. If Alexi baits them successfully, they will surely check their coil. They flashed them. Didn't get him far. NBK manages to get 2 with a fake flash.
Quite like that.
Thrown his way.
Oh, if the nade just went that little bit deeper, didn't bank off the wall, you'd have seen a big chunk of damage. But was it Tessus, Cadian, and Borup, the 3 survivors of the NBK massacre over on Banana? This looks like a responsive play. Smoke going to come out, cut the site a little bit shorter, and now they can begin the walk up. But the 2 players waiting on the opposite side, Mantu being one of them, posted on the site, and Issa on towards a balcony. P250 still in play for Cadian, so he can make some work happen with that.
Look at all these 1v1 duels they're setting up here. This is crazy stuff from Heroic. Oh, as the smoke fades, Borup's coming around.
As the flash Tessus is in. Oh, already Borup finds Mantu. This is so well done, winning all those fights and leaving just Alexi B and Valda probably scratching their heads going, how the hell did they just get that so cleanly?
Yeah, the bomb's already ticking. Alexi, Valda, maybe a flash will save them. I think it's more frags that's in order, and Borup's being very careful with his body's positioning. And as soon as Alexi starts to pull the trigger, Tessus is here to tap at the head. Yep. Oh, getting a bit sketchy. Valda's got a chance. Needs Cadian, beats him cleanly, and does find it. One-on-one. Tessus crossing back, knows time's on his side, has to close the gap fast. Valda, clean!
Wow.
So clean from the Dane, finds himself 2 vital frags, and puts OG in control of the pistol.
And actually, what?
He didn't have it?
Didn't have it? I thought he had it.
Me too.
Okay, well, hold on to the armor, but that's all right. We're going to jump
Yeah.
into Skybox just quickly here. I want to show you what kind of facilitated this. So this smoke that we see from Cadian over towards the Moto position traditionally indicates they're going to come in through quad side and halls. So Mantu playing forward side makes a lot of sense. If we speed this up just a little bit, let me go 4 times speed for everybody at home, you can see Borup coming around as the smoke's fading, and that's how they're able to get kills on the side so easily. So great stuff there from Heroic to pull that one off. Unfortunate for Valda. Let's get back underway because the Force Buy is out for OG here, and if they lose this one, well, map number 1 could quickly trickle away. It's fast, it's furious, it's down mid.
And there's no Vin Diesel present, but Cadian does take the hair off of Mantu regardless. Nico onto Issa, 3-on-4.
That was very funny, Alex. MBK outshot, outgunned, and outmanned. We are going to be down to the last 2 for the CT side. Bear in mind, Alexi B did push up quite aggressively down Banana, but probably thinking, nah, don't fancy that. There's a whole lot of still standing Ts. We hoped we did a little bit more damage to.
You'd hope.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Up towards Banana. And Alexi B's kind of out of there anyway. He's in CT now.
He's going to have to do something absolutely insane. Like, next level play right here from Alexi if they want to win this round. That smoke might hold Heroic for a moment. Roughly 18 seconds to be exact. As
Acts in, Seconden.
yeah, I'm still not good with it. It takes me a while.
I know, coming though. The more you hear it, the more you'll be able to say it with conviction. I like my voice today, guys. Doesn't it sound nice?
That's what I'm telling you, man.
You need to go out and get dumb lit every night, and then I come in.
We didn't get dumb lit.
No, obviously, dummy lit, more like. Anyway, vibe check is over. Alexi B is tucked in on with the Desert Eagle, and I like the speed by which Valda's flanking. So Alexi and him are going to have contact around the same time. Oh, okay. Less excited now.
Well, last time we had some great games.
Of Swamp?
No, Chad.
They were playing Among Us.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
because-
jumped in for the last
did?
couple, yeah.
Okay.
I was an imposter and nearly got away with it
Yeah,
upon sitting down.
He played the fool card. He
I did,
played
I was
it
like,
very well.
Vendetta kept going, Alex, why aren't you running to the reactor when it's going off? And I just kept playing the card of, look, dude, I've just sat down. I'm still working out. I think the cafeteria is near the
Had a
reactor,
few
I think. I
years,
just kept playing this whole wonky, I'm new to the game strat. It got me to the top 3.
I'm going to buy the game right now. Hold up. So
It's
like
40p.
this. Yeah, well, I'm doing
Play
it.
with us.
Getting it now. All right, well, this is what I was talking about for OG. They're in a bit of trouble. Is it free?
Funny.
Oh, yes, it's funny. Definitely not free.
Because they force sport on the 2nd, they have to take a save on the 3rd, and the rifle's coming out on the 4th. Hope you're all keeping up with the numbers. I'm doing them in English. So
and 4th.
it's going to be less than ideal.
Less
Lauren.
than.
Less than ideal. Won't have all the
Third
goodies.
and the 4th, but less than ideal.
Yeah, and the 5th and the 6th,
Yeah,
and we're donezo.
done so. Got it. Nice.
I just posted a really nice picture of a lamppost on my Instagram. So if you're bored, guys, go check out my new lamppost picture. It's got a seagull on it. That is, of course, not a seagull sound effect. Cadian has managed to find one of these chickens.
There we
And
go.
there's a second as he cooks up dinner for us all. Alexi's only got a name and a P2K.
I wonder where... Rosh, can you find me a chicken real quick?
Oh, floating
Ooh,
stickers. I do love a bit of fun.
Is that an ESL? one or
LDLC,
something?
I think.
LDLC, yeah. Rosh, how quickly can you find a chicken?
Pretty quick.
1,
I just need Issa to
2,
get 3 kills.
3, 4,
Oh.
Go on. Go.
6, 7. It's sloppy work there, Rush.
Give me about 10 minutes. I'll find one.
Legit. Like, I
There's
think
always one here. Oh,
Rush,
there
to
he
go
is.
with that chicken, so can you explain it to people at home why that chicken is still there?
Oh, Lord knows. I don't know why, but they...
So he gets stuck.
I think he gets stuck, and then
But
he's
if
trying to
someone
get
kills
out.
him, he doesn't come back,
If
right?
he gets killed, then he will spawn somewhere else.
Right, so
Yeah.
can someone DM? Oh, they wouldn't have their Twitter open. Can someone just kill this bloody chicken?
Yo, watch this.
How do you tell him? Communicate subconsciously.
Rush
Yeah,
in the
no,
vent.
not
Maybe
interested.
telekinesis.
He tried his Jedi powers. He tried it.
So the less than ideal buy I was talking about from OG means that Mantu won't have his signature AWP and there's no defuse kits. So those are some of the omissions that we're looking at.
This is a picture-perfect half-wall pop flash. You can see that one just over the wall and wide enough to catch any sandbags jiggles as well. That's from Borup. All right. I'm always a fan when I see MAC-10s being bought as part of a strategy. 17-8 at the moment is Cadian.
Okay.
Look how if the fakey boys are ready. If they throw their utility towards B, the two players posturing up towards middle right now with that beautiful Anubis AK on Nico right there. Look at it. So they have mid control. They can limp through their own smoke with a bit of a gimmick right here and go for a mid to B. Playing forward are Volda and Alexi as well. They're going to see over the top. Stan might get caught off.
Let's see how long that smoke keeps him safe. Yeah, he's definitely been noted. Valda's ignoring this. Focused on those
Hello?
lights down. Don't know how this just happened. That's a
Smoke.
little weird. Yeah, maybe. It's just the sounds were surely given away. But the fakey boys, true as ever, heading towards A. And they've won out towards Arch. So now it's game back on. Pit's in danger.
Oh, great shooting from MBK. That really doesn't get clean. Oh, he's done it again. 2 quick kills, make it a third, make it a fourth. NBK locks this round down, says no in capital letters. And from NO to OG, they pick up their 7th.
That's a huge set of multi-kills right there
Needed
from
that.
BK. If he
Needed that.
didn't pull that off, the round would have been done and dusted. So, standing strong. Bye now.
Oh, love it. And that is everybody's POV that's watching the stream. In fact, yeah, it's a perfect transition to the fan cams. There you are.
Make sure you put your trash in the bin, guys, all right?
Go full Asmongold, just leave it everywhere. Fast up mid, it looks like big peak to come out from Katie, and that was very bold of him, just off the back of what? That was a single flash, was it?
Yeah, it's a pace change. It's going to force out a lot of utility here from OG within the early stages. So check this out. Minute 30 left on the clock. Now that Cadian's made that much noise. Oh dear, more grenade damage over towards Banana. Down would have been spotted there, but he's still able to hold on to the lion's share of Banana. But OG will have to start cycling through their nades much quicker than they probably had earlier anticipated because of all the early pressure across top mid, towards top Banana as well. Even more is coming. Cadian's going to be molotoving towards the mouth of Banana. They're trying to isolate a sandbag duel. Flash off the wall. It's down to clear. Nobody's home. And at this point, take a look at OG's utility. They're left with 3 smokes, 1 flash, and 1 HE. You compare that to Heroic right now, who Borup and Tessus are working with full kits. Cadian and Nico with smokes as well. Now, if they were to hit the A site, there's nobody over towards that bike position. Nobody playing towards pit. They're all tucked on into the site side. Mantu will actually be able to help very quickly from the moto position. And they're going Arch.
Okay, Arch side, Mantu to be tested. Pre-fire was perfect. He actually catches sound before he can even start to pull a trigger. The multi-kills are here. And so is Mantu. Triple. Nico to change things, using his smoke to bait the shots. This is having absolutely none of it. Cadian could catch the rotate from Alexi, and he does. Knocks his nuts off.
Should save, unfortunately.
10 seconds, you have to. I mean, with the bomb drop thanks to Mantu's multi, it will just be the one consolation frag. No chicken to block the door. Can we have a chicken check again? Is he still... No one's gone to B and sliced him?
The B rush. B.
Zoom, zoom. Okay, so this guy's like straight up. Maybe it's deliberate, right? Because it masks the footsteps because of the constant
Oh, that's so
plucking.
smart, yeah.
It's actually a footstep blocker.
Strategical.
Strategical chicken placement.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
It's not one that I've heard of, but...
Yeah, but Chad, you know, the game's moved on since,
has,
your years.
Look,
a long
have a little
time since
think on it,
2016.
Chad.
Look, they're deliberately keeping it alive. The CTs know this is their footstep blocking poultry. See, they all are talking about it like, yeah, chicken's still up. Good, good, good. Okay, game on.
Oh, dear. Quite an exciting game, though, isn't it?
It is. I'm having fun. Alexi B, though, probably not.
Yeah, less fun. Not so much fun when you got the SMG and then 12 HP. You need a little bit of sustain with it.
He's just going to be a utility bot now.
Yeah, it turns into, I'll smoke and flash for you boys, don't worry. Sitting as far back as he's leaning away. Mantu and Valda are all here, though. Flash isn't going. This is Casey. Stown presents himself, and down he goes. Mantu, he got a taste of it last round. He wants more of that. That's 2 kills now.
Oh dear, well, tucked in towards pit once again. We're going to have Issa and MBK. They should be able to lock this down with ease. Molotov to stop Halls. They can put their attention towards quad, and into the blender they go. MBK, the multi-frag master, it seems, this map. 20 kills to his name. He's having a fantastic showing against Heroic, who are now starting to peter out a little bit. Round 22, money not fantastic. Potentially just a partial buy having to be considered here. The loss bonus isn't in a position where they can invest a huge amount of money. And simple as that. So that Molotov actually drew all the attention. Issa wasn't trying to pull the focus, but he did, and it's down there stretching. You always should stretch when you get up in the morning. Just limber up, touch your toes if you can.
And if you can't, try.
Right, so these are the pistols. We probably don't have too much to dive into on a round like this. We did see that fast B from OG towards the tail end of the first half. And found some success. Had them a plant, made it a bit risque, but they're already locked down towards these stairs. That smoke, not great. Big gap on the right side for Nico. But it gives them at least the idea that OG have postured all the way forward in Banana. Cadian has a couple of flashes to work with here if they want to try and push back and clear out, but knowing that you have to deal with the Logs position, the tight right as they force on in, and for just the pistols with no armor, that's a tall task indeed. So regrouping now. Let's see if Heroic can make anything of this round.
There's the task. Make something of this. So far, nil point.
Smoke's perfect timed. Just as the molly was about to fade, and Alexi, he'll collect himself a lovely quad kill. Good little stat pad.
Rush, are you going to join us for some Among Us?
Possibly can do tonight. I did agree to do a little bit of Danger Zone with our social media manager, Mr. Briggs.
It does feel like he's definitely found a new Danger Zone.
I'm okay to be replaced. It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, look, I'm doing my own things. I'm out there. You know,
I just thought I was like second on the list, but
I would love to play more with you, Alex. I really, genuinely would.
I don't think that's true. These are empty words. I felt what those.
no, it's all right. He's
like
doing it for the
last night.
broadcast. You know,
Yeah,
I guess
he amps
we
it
don't
up.
actually have anything. It's just for show, I guess.
Oh, it hurts.
That's why he sits quiet in the back of the car when I drive him home.
Does,
every day.
doesn't
Not a
he?
single
Doesn't
peep.
talk.
As soon as Lauren gets out of the car, Rush stops talking to me.
Oh my god, really?
I noticed. Yeah.
Top mid control garnered though. T-side doing well on this ball. I've just gotten a bit of flack there through the smoke. I think that was just a bit of a wild spray coming out from Valda, but you'll take it even if you don't know it. Gotta keep your eye on those fakey boys though. They'll be just about everywhere on this map. Still having Stown as well on the opposing side. That's beautiful. Started and now ended by Valda.
Any other questions? Anyone else?
Stown might have a statement over towards B, not so much of a question. If he takes Alexi down, all the rotations coming in.
The
Unlucky.
fakey boys. Found
Unlucky.
out.
Yeah, Mantu and Izra are still dug in on A though, so it doesn't matter really what Cadian hopes to achieve here. It is being held. All avenues of assault onto A are monitored. Nico working his way up short. If he was to behead Mantu, we're into the conversation of a bomb plant. So, however, he doesn't get past level 1. Issa might get caught on the swing. Had a chance. Good aggression from Cadian. Double kill for Valda through the smoke, wins them around, and now OG have completely closed that gap. It looked a little nerve-wracking on the opening 3. You saw 12 on the board for Heroic after a 9-6 half. You're getting a little bit nervous, but then you see 5 in a row in response. OG, thanks to Valda, secure their 5th just through the smoke. You saw the tracer fire. That was enough from him. Just to pinpoint Tessus in his 4 to 5 round bursts. Lots of Na'Vi fans, of course, we're looking at our fan cams because there's a lot of different games happening in a lot of different ways. But here we are for Heroic OG, and here MBK is
I
trying
love
to
it.
end
Come on,
it. A bit of
Nathan.
aggression into second middle.
I love that. If you're feeling the game, go give it to him. You're on a round against probably Tech 9s. A bit dangerous if there's a Deagle out there, maybe, but I like to see him looking confident.
Nathan did say in our pre-game interview he didn't want to let them play their game, wanted to take the fight to them, treat it really like a death match, and doing that on a round like this is not a bad idea until that happens. So now we have a 4-on-4, and it's down once more.
Oh, he's been spotted, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Nubox not looking so safe now.
Oh,
Down
dear.
with a belter of a shot. Alexi B's dead and the bomb site's there. Bomb's making its way in, but Mantu's made it across. Mantu the multi, the new nickname for him. He's been absolutely popping off. He's down watching for this though. Flash comes in, Mantu. Oh, gets isolated. This is looking likely.
Not like this. Great work from Stown. He's taken this round just with his Desert Eagle. And let's not forget, this was a 4v5. Heroic. They had nothing off the back of the opening kill from OG. And now they've locked them out. There is absolutely nothing NBK can do. Sticking around with Issa to try and stop those weapons from being saved, but they'll use Banana as a safe exit point. He does have a kit.
Hold up a second.
He does have a kit.
Hold up a second.
Let's look and watch the cross. Could he?
oh.
No, okay.
Okay, try and
This is coming
pull
back.
another victim. And buy chicken.
Gone!
Finally.
Get him out of here.
See you later, nerd.
Who can say Thank you.
Ah.
Wow, that was
Love
almost a
that.
meme. That was practically a meme right there. Okay, guys, so we lost to Deagles. Let's put our hands together and let's concentrate, okay?
Deep breath, everybody.
breath.
We can
Okay.
do this. Round 25.
Okay. No weird champs yet.
They know
Flashing.
the things.
A
Oh
half
my
wall.
gosh.
Antu's pushed up.
I'll make Alex Pog champ in a second.
I'll
yeah.
be pogging all over the place, bro.
Poggies.
Tess is dead. Alter! Das ist Deutsch.
Your vocab really has
No,
grown, though.
no. Just random words. I'm still just a weird little fleshy word vomit machine. That's all I do.
New Twitter bio, by
Yeah.
the way.
I vomit words professionally. Hang on, that's actually kind of
Yeah, that's-
nice.
that's got something
All
to
right,
do
let's
with that.
change the description.
Have a little play. We do have the molly back towards the top of Banana, so the CT side still going to try and hinder any progress that was being made. Molly back and forth, that same old battle.
Yeah, it is very much just a rally of nades for control here. We haven't seen as much crazy utility damage like we did in the first half. Alexi B, if he picks down, is ready, but unable to connect the shot. So smoke's being drawn out now. This is the pressure they needed to pull out, and Nico taking down Issa, getting a bit of revenge within the Hall's position. BK doing his best to dissuade with some nades, and now they'll be heading on back towards the B site. Mid control still looks like it's good because Mantu's posted up towards that arch side. He's keeping information, and they're allowed to stay in a 2-2 setup. He's also cheating over towards B, so maybe that smoke will hold him at bay. They should gamble. They definitely should gamble here, OG.
Can be a dangerous game though, can't it? But they are now in the right place at the right time. 3 of them present, but the molly's burned and they're forcing him out of position. Val is in danger. They need to make a move though. T-side running out of time.
The
Flash
flash
comes
was
in.
good. Tessus,
now,
though, did it while flashed.
Oh,
14,
Oh, God.
another heartbreaker for OG. Maybe a chance, but no, Nico through the smoke does manage to catch the AWP. NBK too late to the party, so that's 14. Heroic taking it onto the B site, really mixing up the pace here, Chad. And what would you say is the necessary conversation for OG at this interval?
That's a good question. I think in the last 2 rounds that they did lose, it was opening picks, which were the problem, making it a bit harder for them to find those multi-kills. So maybe posture a little bit more forward across the map. You don't need to go for the full-on banana control, but maybe they could do some quad setups like MBK says. Like what we were seeing out of Heroic within that first half, just so you're not being completely forced around and you can trade off each other if they do continue forward. So MBK grabbed another one there just towards the tail end, but was the opening from Katie and Tessa's coming on through. Time was a real problem here. Look at this, 7 seconds.
Yeah, dude, that Tessa's frag while flashed. Like, you could see the flashes were actually pretty well orchestrated from OG. Just didn't quite manage to execute that one when Tessa's was fragging. Issa's going for the recline.
Just to know, guys, Cadian did die at the end of the round there, so they lost that
Rush to the top
M4.
right.
Yeah,
I really
he-
synced up with you.
Thanks, Rush.
He's
That
a
was
bit of a muppet.
great news, Rush. All right. Rush, I'm your friend still, I swear.
Oh, he only does that on air, mate. Don't fall for it.
Okay, so they're going for not an aggressive setup whatsoever. They're actually passive all across the map. They don't have mid control. They don't have banana control. And you've heard me talk about the importance of information on a map like Inferno. I'll do it until the cows come home and then some. Now, taking some space is Mantu. He was tucked in towards the quad position with the AWP. And this is at least something that OG have to work with here. But once this pressure gets applied, the smoke on over, he has to respect it, has to fall back. Forced into the site. He could just go back and hit B again if they really wanted, but with a minute left on the clock, maybe there's not too much of a rush. They've put out another smoke. Stown pushed up in this position. We'll be able to hear rotations coming through Speedway if they were to run a little bit loudly. But Mantu, the long way around, means that sound cue won't be given on through. Now it is a gamble again. Alexi wants the AWP on the B bomb site. He's going to try and get over towards A in time. 35 seconds now left on the clock. 2 players tucked on in.
Nice try. Stown's a gamer. Bomb's on its way, leaving Nico to lurk.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Oh, it's a big problem. 25 seconds. Nico's still working on this. He's going to get found, though. Alexi on the rotate now, surely. NBK and Issa need to move over. Start to back him up. There's 18 seconds. Still utility. Spray from Valda does connect onto Borup. Master through these smokes, and Mantu's caught Tessus as well. That bomb needs to go down, but everyone's dying. Valda's flank is there. Double OG will convert, and keeping everyone alive, scavenging away 3, make it 2 AKs. Definitely not too bad of a day in the office.
Nico's actually being kept quite quiet here. He only has 11 kills to his name, so if he comes online within these last few that Heroic needs, could be all over Red Rover. Valda has had a lot of kills through the smoke this game. We saw a couple towards top mid in the previous. You've seen another one as they try and entry frag on towards that B bomb site. Nico on the Mac 10. It's the same spread of players. 3 towards banana, 2 towards alt middle. A faster smoke towards top mid this time. They've also quickly Molotovs over towards porch. It's going to be a B hit quickly. They're trying to draw the rotation out of OG.
Trying to watch for MBK as to where he approaches on this one. Another molly. Side slowed down for a second, smoke to follow. Alexi B feeling the pressure.
He knows what's going on. NBK, you can see the fact that he's in library. He's so prepared to start that rotate, but still hasn't committed to it. Alexi asked for the boost. Oh, the flash is perfect. They flash first, and now you can see what it's done to them. 2 get across. Bomb still yet to go. Stown waits for the reload, and now we can get it down. Already Alexi clawing 1 back. Nico's hunt to no avail. That's his decided. Oh, bang. Nearly cost him his life, down to 33.
Is Borup going all the way around spawn? Oh, dear. He needs to get a move on. This is so audacious.
This is a ballsy maneuver if ever I saw one. Lining up the smoke for the retake.
Here we go.
Borup is
CT side
truly
take.
fat. Issa's can hear him. Oh, no way! Oh, no. Issa turns around at the worst moment possible. And now Mantu can't do a thing. This is Heroic's round to win. 15, some frags to survive, keep his AWP. Won't be able to do that either.
Oh my God.
Don't see that every day, do you?
Oh my Lord. The Issa player cam reaction there. I can't even fathom the level of rage. Oh.
That's gonna sting.
Borup even going for that is insane. Like, I get it. They needed to make a play because they had the number disadvantage on that site. Damage was done to Tessus. Oh, boy.
Timeout called, and it's Heroic that have done it. But yeah, that one's gonna leave a mark. Great play from Borup to go for such an audacious maneuver, catching out the flank and basically winning them the round. You can see the CT slew. 5 is the best they've managed to string together in a row. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility. Have you noticed that the skull has a bigger left eye than a right eye on our graphics?
That's where the bullet went through.
Okay. Makes sense. Quick score updates for those games we'd started to discuss. It looks like we've concluded Na'Vi G2's first map with a big win on Train from Na'Vi.
Yikes.
Big Clan just about pipping them at the post on Dusty, so a great comeback from Ents.
Yeah, that was very one-sided at one point.
Yeah, didn't quite manage to pull it across the line. Valda's going aggressive.
Just got to try and make something happen. That can be good. It's really good. 2 kills to start with. Trade comes in eventually, but keep in mind, this is now map point, 15 to 12, so Valda trying to make a big move early into this round.
Yeah, you got to respect it. That's exactly what he needs to do. The flash was deep from the banana side. Clearly communicated and well executed.
They can isolate another fight here. Heroic are not out of round 28 just yet. We can see it's a 2-2 setup right now. There is a massive gap towards the arch side, and that's where Tessus is headed, alongside of Borup with the bomb. Their utility is looking fantastic, and the longer that they can hold on this without giving the sound cues away that they've taken so much enemy territory, they might be able to set up a B split, and that would be very, very good signs, as Nico can hold banana with that AK-47 looking for pushes. Alexi doesn't have a smoke to stop them, nor does MBK. It's just the flashes. So if they have heads-up fights, it'll favor Heroic.
See if Alexi B does anything, if he gets any spots. I don't know if anyone's going to see them. By the time they're pretty close by. So Tessus and Borup have both made it to ruins. The CT side are none the wiser. Probably a worry now comes in. Where's that smoke just come from? What's going on here? Tessus finds one. Borup's on the other. Oh, the 2 players are a mile away from this too, Alex.
Yeah, this is a magnificent way to put it all over, put it all onto question. Some deep smoke as well, I'm afraid, folks. This one, for any OG fans listening, is nearly over. 30 seconds left of Inferno. Seren Mantu with only a flashbang. Tessus is in a prime position to contest anti-flash and will execute, finding his 25th. Give him the 26th, why not? And there you have it. 16 to 12, Heroic taking off Inferno. Checking that one off their list as well. And they are now 1 map away from the playoffs of ESL Pro League. Is on the cards. They're taking a bit of a fight outside. It's MBK to contain, and he has taken the head off of Nico. Cadian on the P250, the perfect weapon for the job. Heroic, one of the few teams that leaned heavily into that pistol for the outside takes, and Alexi's got himself dualies of all weapons. But I will remind you, that's 3 P250s, which does leave 3 members without Kevlar vests. You can see Tessus Borup, and it will leave it was Nico.
Does look like he's holding a dinner tray. His arms straight out. Looks a bit weird. Valda.
You see it in that new MC cam. Really gets freaky there.
Okay. Valda falling, I was going to say falling away from ramp. He kind of posted himself up, but falls away now. But he does have a little bit of a buddy with him too. He's not alone in this. They've just taken the control. They didn't pressure lower just yet.
Pivot to heaven, very loud. Doesn't have the best weapon for this one, Alexia, by any stretch of the imagination. Giving it a good go. Issa on the site, found as well. Heroic, after losing the first man, have slowed this down to a pace that's comfortable for them. And already making this pistol round hurt. Mantu trying to claw his way back in. He's hoping Cadian has a little look. Oh, and he does! But Cadian pulling the trigger quick. CT vents, downs, frag, clean as you like. Just the 2 of them.
Assassination right there. Now, just to talk about the CT-sided setup of OG here and where some of the weaknesses are, Valda is the ramp player, a very, very capable ramp player, but I think that he would be better suited as their swing player, the one, you know, playing in the lower side, helping towards yard, using his aim a little bit more proficiently to help the team, and then posting somebody more like an MBK or an Issa over towards ramp. But that's not the case. That's not the way they play the game. They have Issa towards the top side with MBK normally coming through that main position, and Alexi B also in tow helping. And then Mantu, he plays the AWP, so he'll be all over the shop yard, up ladder, over towards ramp, down secret, wherever you like. And it looks like trucking over towards ramp side of things is Heroic's second round port of call. Diving down with these SMGs. Simple approach here. Potentially just a smoke over towards Decon, a Molotov through the windows to clear out the stairwell. Very, very simple stuff. Nothing too crazy needed. There it is. The smoke's going to go on through. And as soon as windows cleared and they can open the doors, now they have full control of that rotation. So this will just leave OG, who have, wow, only upgraded with one P250 into the hands of Mantu here. Everybody else is just sitting pretty on their original weaponry. USPs and the P2K for Alexa B. And they're just going to walk around, just hold each other's hands.
Oh, they're going on the tour. And here you go, guys. Welcome to the safety regulation tour of the Cedar Creek Nuclear Power Plant. You can see the entrance to the car parking. Well, it depends what your level grade is. Actually, you might have access to the car park for free. We do seem to have some terrorists in the building, actually. So if you do stay secure, stay towards the upper level there.
Oh!
Make sure oh, no, there's been a terrible explosion.
Terrible accident. And fortunately, you respawn in this universe. Now, M4's limited util. I expect to see someone make a sacrifice in favor of incendiaries. Otherwise, this is going to be mad.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Oh boy,
Wow.
Chad, this is a CT side trying to defend without a single incendiary.
Well, here's what you do, Alex. You go aggressive. You take the fight to them. You're going to have to push. You're going to have to be up close and personal. And it looks like that's the play towards Yard. MBK trying to get across towards Secret. Alexi B, he's going to deny the vent rotation, but those shots will have been heard. He's put down to 19 points of health. They won't know exactly how much damage is done, but it's into top they go.
We'll send straight in, smokes up. There's still Easter alive.
As well to catch one. Alexi can't go back up that ladder. They've lost the top side just like that. Can be hard to hold top site when there's no mollies to dump into the squeaky door and hut positions. This time it was just through the smoke, though. Not much more you can do to contest that one. And I'm afraid, yeah, this is the best, very best case scenario for the CTs, which is saving all of them.
Not the start they were looking for. Just to reiterate this. When Sprout played against OG at ESL 1 Cologne,
Yeah.
Sprout won 13 T-sided rounds. When we saw Godsent take on OG within the Pro League, we saw Godsent pick up 13 T-sided rounds. Now maybe...
Sound good.
It's not good, Lauren. Maybe...
Doesn't sound great, Chad.
It's actually terrible. If I'm going to be completely honest with everybody, that is some abysmal Counter-Strike right there. And they even played against G2 in their Pro League as well, and they lost that game 16-6. And that was with G2 actually starting on the CT side. So we didn't see a good T side from OG either. Now,
What you're saying is both potential elements are bad.
yes, but
Oh.
if something is that bad, Lauren, you'd be working on it every day. One would hope. It would be towards the
Wouldn't just
top.
dwell on those issues. would you?
No, you'd try and fix them. You know, we all try and bury our issues as deep as we possibly can, but in Counter-Strike, we see the issues. They're in front of our face, and they have to try and fix what they can. So MBK towards Yard, swinging wide. The Molotovs have really helped to obscure the footsteps there of Tessus as he gets down towards the secret positions very quickly. It's a minute 35 left on the clock, so he's done that within the first 20 seconds of the round. Valdez had to rotate lower. And because they don't seem to play for too much info, OG, in these situations, they're sitting back. He's playing passive in that lower bomb site. They don't know where the attack is. MBK has no idea how many players crossed, and now he's had his head taken off.
That's what you get for trying to find out a little bit of information. Nico, big denial. And so far, the T's could be anywhere, which is a bit of a problem because nothing really feels particularly safe. But now 4 of them are towards the outside, obviously.
That corner.
It's just down below.
So there is a way to check it, and I think we're about to see how. Here we are. This car finally gets the job done. Close corner, you'll see stand up for a lot. Basically safe from everywhere other than that rafters check. Borup's heading up heaven. I assume that's being covered by one of the CTs. I'd actually know, okay, so instead of holding that and conceding that, they've opted to take lobby control back. Quite a common exchange of territory. But they have got 3 players down that secret. What's Valda info? Okay, so he's so passive with Mantu that this duel, the next 30 seconds is going to be everything. Okay, Alexi finds the luck. Mantu tucked in on dark. They have to break the glass. Valda will have to react. Here we go.
All right, Molly's towards ramp, 13 seconds. This
They're playing
is...
time, but look at them. They're such good positions.
Yeah, there's no way they get this now.
Right now.
With this, 5 seconds, can he get the bomb down? No.
All right, well. Oh, dying after time there, Tassus as well. So just to note there, 3,400, no loss bonus for him going forward. It's an unfortunate way to go down. Could have had an AK. They can still be dropped one. Nico has enough to do so. Stown can equip Cadian with a weapon as well, but we have seen Cadian from time to time just go with a deagle. Not in Chris J fashion by any means. Yeah, there we go. So the guns get dropped across. No dramas. Tessa's gone with the MAC-10 instead. Maybe we see a faster play once more because we saw how totaled up OJ
I miss him
Borge.
so much.
You beautiful human being.
I have to listen to his radio show because I miss him.
We'll see him. We shall see him next year, if we're lucky. Nico and MBK. Battle for outside control, and elsewhere, it's battle on Ram. Mantu does well to find one. Jewel, we had mentioned earlier, was MBK's. Tessus, however, trying to make sure he can deny as much of this side of the bomb site as possible. He knows this is where the CTs likely want to contest. The smoke for Alexi to play around. Oh, he's got a little gap.
Yeah, it changes the dynamic, that smoke right there. Still able to plant. This is good stuff, but out of utility.
Clean.
Oh.
Cadian and Tess left with that bomb ticking. CT's being very careful about this one. Every death needs to be traded. MBK is in a position to trade and closing the doors. They could do this. We need a defuse. We need it now. Incendiary out. MBK to hold them at the bay, and already more frags. They're on it now. Issa. Oh, he's all alone. And the spray's coming in. They've got no time, and it's all done. Heroic. Tessus and Cadian defending the low side. They just kept waiting. OG twiddling their thumbs.
You got to be proactive at the end then and isolate so many of those 1v1s. They became so untradeable using those doors so well. That was a 2v4. That is so impressive to me. That kill there towards MBK, untradeable. Then you got Issa on the bomb. It's so well done.
That flash timing as well from Tassus, we didn't see it, but it actually flashed up Mantu, which made that whole situation so much more difficult. You'd think the smoke on the bomb should be enough, but that's daylight robbery right there and a huge round for Heroic to be stealing away. Kermit's impressed.
Can you do a Kermit impression, anyone?
Not one I'm convinced by.
No, not a happy one.
I want to do on a microphone in front of everybody.
That's fair.
Rush, can you do a Kermit impression?
Definitely not. Not on.
Oh, you came in hot.
You can only do caster impressions.
Exactly.
You can't do any. Okay.
You goshed on right.
Who can you do an impression of?
He can do it. He can do a good.
Dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her.
How's that?
Alex, you're my favorite caster.
Thanks.
Wow. Yeah, Rush. Sorry, what casting impressions?
Do a Henry G. Give us a Henry G.
Chat didn't ask you.
Cadian pushing through. He's got the MAC-10. The speed on this man. I can't believe it, but Issa's on the side against taking out Alexi B.
Why is
Fast into
Henry
lobby.
G constipated? Sounds like you're pushing one out.
Yeah, I don't know. Ask Henry, man. I just I cast what I hear, you know.
Can you give us, Rush, an Anders impression?
I used to be able to.
If you want.
Oh, I've got some good ones for this. NBK's got the line. This could be a colossal flusher in the back of the side.
Yeah.
More
like
the
that.
server, though.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
But
No,
he does like vibrate and like.
It's it's impressive. I like it.
That's good. Very talented.
Europe. Gets himself a frag.
Gosh, I want more now. So we had Henry and Anders.
We'll wait till we get another econ. We'll get some more. So, Rush, think about
there's
it.
more?
Think about it, Rush. I wouldn't mind you to do, I don't know if he could do a toss pot. I'm not sure if he was around listening to the Stewarts.
I don't believe so. Pinch your nose and say sensational a lot. Tit for tat. Basically, say my overused phrases, but in a slightly more nasally way, and you'll basically have toss pot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can get back into this, but I'm very excited for this.
Fast
I'm excited
again.
for this round because they are picking up the pace straight through towards the upper side. Alexi B already flashed up, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Bore up keeps this looking good as well. Confirming that kill makes the site safe. Bomb now goes down, and it's retake time if they want a shot back in.
No kit, though, for this retake, so that is a problem. They have to consider their options right here, and if they can find a free frag, then they might want to look for this. MBK could be throwing the one-way smoke we've been seeing come into real popular use in recent times. Not doing it the stylish way. He's trying to get up close and personal and throw it, and rush towards heaven. That's going to hold him back for even longer. Maybe it's just the save play here as Mantu. He's decided he wants to hold on to that AWP.
This is going from bad to worse. The CT side of OG's nuke. Exploited at the moment from the very coordinated Danish squad that is Heroic. He's got the Anubis AK, I have to agree, Chad. Okay, fair play.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
It's pretty.
Reminds me of The Mummy, which makes me happy. I love that movie.
Oh, with OJ Borsch.
Yes.
Yeah. We've come full circle there, haven't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice, good job, everyone. The Mummy, I just remember the CG being so terrible.
It was great.
the time it was
No,
great.
but the Scorpion
Great.
King one, even that.
Oh, that was
That's
woeful.
the woeful.
That was, yeah, that,
we
yeah,
didn't.
no.
We didn't mess with that.
But the Mummy
Didn't
one
mess with that.
was good. Yeah, I agree. What on earth is going on, Dan? Different smokes flying out. It's the Heroic special. Like, so you got his routine set in stone. Nades into the squeaky door area. Borup's walking up with the bomb on these diagonal smokes.
Yeah, look how quickly Volder's had to drop his smoke towards that lower side of things. There's nobody even there. He's dropped that within the... he's going to play through it. Okay, well, if this was the plan, I don't hate it.
Just in time. I do hate angles like this, though, for taking
and
that
done,
fight.
right?
It really does
Yeah.
just feel like you're getting nothing more than that first dink before the swings come in. Mantu, a high flash. He'll take that.
He knows Testis is coming.
Yeah, he knows he's getting pushed on. But he can. The problem is they can mantle above him. Why is Valda falling out? NBK's in support. That's that's
nutmeg.
the bomb, you rat.
Ooh, that's some Rat King plays right
I think
there.
you saw like a little touch of his backpack, the little toggle of Borup's backpack. NBK wants to find him.
How is this a 5v5 next?
Oh, I love it.
Hi, everybody. That's the bomb. That's the round. MBK catches them both up to their sneaky business. Cadian wants to win the round, though. Nico waiting for the push, and Valda walks straight into his jaws. I thought they'd done enough, but gosh, calm down now, Mantu. You've done more than enough by surviving at this point. Drops the smoke. The bomb's up there. Cadian needs to mantle up there with 20 seconds left. Not much they can do.
If they start running now, they might be able to get the bomb and at least try and get on towards the top side. But if they continue at this slow, snail pace, nothing's going to happen. It looks like they're just going to hide in plain sight. Cadian holding on to the AWP, and Heroic will give the round over to OG here. So a well-timed push there from MBK was all it needed. And that'll be round number 2 on the board for OG. So anything that they can post past 5, I think, is decent. If we see OG only get away with 5 CT-sided rounds for this, then we'll know that they're in a bit of strife, a bit of trouble, and Heroic most likely sealing the deal and punching their ticket for the playoffs. One more team to be locked in from Group A. The winner of this, if you don't know the gravitas of this match, is that team.
Bean. There's just a little potato-y bean on the screen.
Potato-y bean.
I don't know which it was.
Potato-y bean.
I want a Bay Area burrito.
Oh, don't, Chad.
So they don't do the Chipotle crunch with the crunch anymore because they don't have any chips. So that's why there's no crunch. So they should probably change the name.
Probably just a Chipotle now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Nico is finding his pixel. Borup's already found his, and so we will see the L-frame smokes deployed. Well, the first 2 of the components of it, they leave Cadian holding towards that warehouse position, and NBK does catch a little unsignificant damage through the smoke. Much more now found from that main spray. Mantu's hunt finds down. That's a start.
Really big.
BK onto Nico as well, finishing off what he had previously started. He's got a lot to do, a lot on his plate. Bombs outside with Borup at the moment, which is a peculiar approach that Heroic have been making work.
Not scared if MBK goes down, they do get a little bit more wiggle room, considering Mantu is already low, so he was quite passive towards ramp. Obviously the T's don't know everything we do, but see what they take from this. Testis is going to go up towards Heaven, flashed in from Borup. Has a look. Nobody home.
This is everything in this round. If he goes down, they can plant.
30 seconds now, though. The clock is dwindling. He's up. Still fine. That's a frag. Keep your eyes on him. There's one back, though. LexCP goes down from Squeaky, but Issa managed to stay alive. Supported by Mantu as well.
Okay.
No harm, no foul.
That was necessary. You can see what that's done. Heroic are going to be looking down the barrel of 2 on the low end of 2.3. This was a great shot from Tessis. Credit to be given, but it's Issa that keeps things safe. Just waiting it out. Didn't over peak, and as they started running out of time, as Mantu had contact, he did swing out for his second, and loud from Cadian. I don't really know why.
Must have been in a previous round, as the force buy, or at least force buy for most of Heroic will come through here. They had some success with top rushes before.
Ouch, that nade hurts.
They're
They
going.
still want to go. Issa so flashed. Good frags coming in hot. Mantu dealing with it. Everyone taking it in turns. Down with the M4 though. If they could find Issa, it could be a plan. They have. Oh my god, he got 3 of them. Cadian wins them the round. The Tech 9 close quarters.
Ah, we saw the future before.
That's where that clip came from. The roar from Cadian, set up by the Tech 9. It all makes sense now, but my word, that was a frag and a half.
Dush. As soon as I saw
that.
Mantu, that
It's
third was
that.
coming.
Oh,
Damn. Okay, now I understand why Cadian was shouting around.
What's that movie with Tom Cruise and those people are laying in the water and they can see the Minority Report?
Minority Report.
That's kind of what just happened there, guys. And we will do our best to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yes. However, the oracles in the production room do.
We don't know when they're going to feed us the
Wooden
information for
ball.
the future. Sometimes it comes through, sometimes it doesn't. Is this going to be an eco? I think it might
Is it-
be.
is it time for rush?
No, it's not an eco by any means.
Okay.
I should have been taking a look at the left-hand side of my screen.
God,
Sorry, guys.
we're all excited, all worked up.
It'll be Rush after this round.
Nice.
I want Rush to do it, though, when we get him on. I want him to do
Yeah.
it in the fashion where we have to guess afterwards.
Oh, that's a good game. I like that game. How exciting. This round
This
should
is
be...
malleable play alone. He's doing
We
it
know
me,
what's happening.
so-
Yeah, no, you've probably
malleable
ruined his
player.
prep now.
Very malleable player. Yep.
Mantu though.
Oh, Issa's gone for a walk.
Yeah, and there's a lot of aggression from the CT. It's a bit of a lobby crunch here. 4 quick reactions, bomb delivered, and he gets both of them. Down aggressing. Mantu impressing.
Nico is the back line here. That bomb is in a really tough spot for him.
Look at
It's going to
Tessa.
buy time for Tessus to get around the back, though. This is big. MBK not on his usual spot. Oh, the whiff shot's going to make it incredibly hard. I mean, it's not an easy shot to hit, but Valda bests him, and now all that threat that could have been is dwindling. Borup, my isolate does. Well played towards Issa. That bomb still not within reach and being guarded by Mantu.
Yeah, the fact that Mantu hasn't resurfaced anywhere else on the map after his aggression lobby, he's definitely sowed some seeds of doubt.
Look at where they're going.
Now they're going top side, and Valda's going to collect.
Again. So this is fantastic work from Valda there, knowing they had that territory and were likely to slink away. He's takes some back of himself.
Great round.
Valda. But yeah, that was good stuff. They had to change the pace. They had to take the fight to Heroic, and they did exactly that. So the opening kill with the bomb getting dropped towards ramp, and Tessa's trying to take space. That was Valda. He stopped the bleeding. The fact that so much space was given up with this aggressive play, if he went down, there would have been a lot more applied, and well, maybe Heroic could have won one of those miracle 3v5s that we see them do ever so often. Pistols again, so they had success in the previous. See if they can do it one more time. It's down with the AK. UMP for Borup. Pistols scattered across for Nico. P250. Tech 9 for Katie and Deagle for Tassus. Looks like they're going for a top split here. They'll try and go through main.
Okay. These worked well off the back of the man on the screen here. Cadian's Tech 9 did something absolutely filthy. This time the UMP's the only one to do it so far. Alexi B holding well until Nico's P250 makes its appearance. But the bomb's been lost towards MBK's vent. Mantu. Very nice, very nice.
So it might be the eco now, Rush. This could be your chance, mate.
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on?
You weren't paying attention.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, coming into round 13, the score is 5-7. The T's posted up 7 rounds here. This is an absolutely phenomenal round.
It's Dustin Murray, isn't it? Is it Dust Murray?
Close, close.
Oh.
Ori
It's from
done?
that side of the pond. Yeah, Lauren's got it.
Ah.
But I don't
quite
think they're
booming
going to
enough.
get much done. They are trying to do some strange things here, trying to focus while pressing the buttons. He's got past him. They didn't know. 5 is killing everybody, and 7 kills nobody. And that'll be your eco round.
Eco round.
All right.
Nice.
Decent half now from OG.
Did you ever cross with Corey Dunn, Alex?
No, our paths never crossed, but I did have a lovely evening with him in Los Angeles, where I just basically listened to his voice over whiskey. We talked.
He's a lovely man.
Yeah, very nice man. And he's
Really
also doing loads of other things. Like, He did his
It's like
commentary thing,
producing
and now he's
stuff
just, yeah, like, but
now.
like, you know, spreadsheets and stuff, real work.
Yeah.
Production for a while, didn't he?
That's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I think I worked with him like maybe 2 times, but great commentator. But great game on our hands. 6-7 Heroics T lead is still looking quite nice. There has been some answers though, Chad.
Yeah, and this is respectable now from OG. It's more than the 2 rounds that they posted against that of Sprout and Godsend we mentioned before. And they're doing it with a lot of different looks. They've turtled up, they've also gone aggressive, and once again, it seems like Mantu wants to push forward for some frags. So that AWP, with all the lobby information, is towards Yard. The nades will fall. Tessus with one of his signature plays to get over towards the heaven position. And look, they just swap, trading places. Issa takes Squeaky, Mantu can cover off towards the lobby entrance. They're losing secret control this time, and the man lower will be Volda. He had some impact kills in a previous round, but only 4 to his name. Mantu and Alexi also gambling on over. This is going to get dicey.
Ooh, smoke timing, not bad for Mantu. That'll give him a little bit
Boost,
more
maybe?
to play with. Yeah, I wonder if they do.
I just want to nutmeg it. Nico's got the rat flash. Look at this one. It gets stuck in their head. Now they push in. Nobody's home.
And to top, if they went, would be absolutely nasty. But there's players above. Only smokes to work with here, and AK's.
That's the bomb spotted. NBK gets the info and a frag. 4 on 4. Vent pivot. Alexi locks that down. Tess is still spotting him and eventually gets it. But that should have been the trade. It was Issa up there. Valda revealed his position, but he's traded out, and that enables the plant. We got a 3v2 here. Heroic have managed to make something out of nothing. Again.
He's luckily getting away from Tessus, who has been a real nuisance by that vent. No subtlety to it. Nico and Stown staying posted together as the bomb ticks. Where's Mantu in all this ramp? Oh, and they've got no idea, really, do they? East has found Tessus, but the last 2, how'd you get past these boys? I think the answer is quite apparent that you don't.
Running out of time now.
Yeah, this is done. This has been very well played between Stown and Nico at the very end here. They've kept control. Down goes Mantu to ensure the way this is going to unfold, but a lovely little bit of play together. But I did like Tessa's kind of controlling that ramp drop. Not ramp drop, vent drop.
Yeah, that was good stuff to see. One of the main points of rotation down towards that lower side. And this is what Tessa's got earlier in the round. You see with their yard smokes, they split their attack, had him flank around, the rest go down towards secret, able to break into the site with only some smokes and some AK-47s in hand. So good round there, and going into the last, we will be able to see the guns out for OG. They've been able to manage their economy well. Just standard secret smokes again from Heroic as they want to go fast this time. Really quick stuff. There's a gap in the smoke. Well, there's missing smoke, not a gap. As they've made it down with 3 members. The bomb has not crossed yet, so Flash has to get Bo up across.
God. Alexi B.
Great gun for the job. Oh dear.
How did that not kill Nico? I do not know. 13 HP, but he is still alive. MBK in somewhat no man's land, dude.
He's heard all of this.
Do you dare? He can relay all this information, but who's on the other side? Can anyone catch the other end of this? I don't think anyone's there right now. And Nico still found him. Nico is being a constant pain. East is going to be called to attention that, hey, Secret's got some trouble coming through, but it doesn't matter. Tested out does him, and suddenly Valda and Mantu could do nothing but watch.
Okay, that was through the heart.
Catches a random wall bang. He's cognizant there's a potential flank as well. Nico's in that vent, but flank arrives a little earlier than they anticipated. It's down, winning the round, I just assume. Tagged down to 50. Nade won't finish him off. And so, 9-6 on the half. Heroic managing to take good control, but it's not as damaging as it has previously. Historically, OG 6. games happening today. For us, though, OG Heroic is the focus. G2 Esports versus Na'Vi over on the B stream. You'll be able to check that out. Inferno going down with a 1-0 advantage to that of Na'Vi. Could very well be a quick one there. G2 could be going down 2-0. Big and Ents battling on Nuke as well. It was Big's pick and already taking that one. Over in the AGO Godsent series, it looks like it could be 3 maps. Godsent's pick already looking strong at 11-4 nearly. Closing in on that third map. But we're here on Nuke. It is our second. GG.bet starting to firmly believe Heroic. It is the same kind of sentiment shared by that of Spoonge over on the analyst desk. Now, here he is on the caster desk. So, get into it. Pansy alongside as well.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm a caster now.
Andrew.
I make a meme of that. Okay, hold up. Kills are happening.
Yes, and Borup got 2 of them. That was the CZ75. He continues to make it look good, and Borup wants his third now, opting for the Glock. Oh, and BK having a great pistol. Tessus to clutch. Bomb in lobby. Lexi could...
Timing.
Reaction. Oh, so clean from Tessus. The Cobra just spits. There's one more left. It's Alexi, no armor. Tessus tucked in on that vent. Oh, okay, here we go.
50. It's scary. Oh, 38 HP on one side, 100 on the other. Armor on one, not on the other, but the player, Alexi V, still wins it out.
If Alexi didn't win that fight, because you could see Tessus had absolutely no idea where Alexi was coming from, but Alexi had locked him in there, he would have been very, very frustrated with this. It should never have been that close, but Borup did fantastic there with those 2 CZ75 kills to make it interesting, and the precision here of Tessus was good stuff to see as well. But we will see the Force Spy bouncing on back.
Nice plant. Tree.
From that of Heroic. Scout for Cadian. Got a snapping turtle on Stown, Deagles for the others. Utility looking decent. 3 smoke grenades, couple of flashbangs, and a HE. High explosive grenade. Or is it hand explosive?
What'd you say, Chad? Nico. Real, fake, doesn't matter. Still damn good with that Blaze Deagle. Just looking dangerous as ever. That's 2. Gets himself an AK. Valda's looking a little nervous now, but it is kept in check. We'll see if there's any other threats that appear now.
Oh dear. Oh, Stown. Normally the smoke criminal himself is going to be surprised. Good tag from Cadian, so 2 are low. Alexi and Valda are put on notice. Alexi even more so now. Tessus could have converted. There was a real shot, but it looks like Heroic will walk away with only the scout in Cadian's hands.
Don't speak too soon, Chad. Whoa, not far off on the wallbang. Alexi's so vulnerable as well to the potential USP or a scout bullet, but tucked in on that vent, I'm so sick of seeing how difficult this crossfire is to break. When you're coming in from mini and you've announced it, as soon as there's contact, yeah, okay, so yeah, Cadian's gonna try his best. But as soon as he takes a fight on CT vent, he has got such a mouse swipe to deal with that swing. Doesn't even matter. Alexi, twice now, converting the round. 4 kills in total from him. He won that 1v1 in the first. So these opening 2 rounds of our second half are all Alexi B. See what Nico is up to as well. Surviving on a lot of scrutiny. Alexi 94 ADR, one of the highest in the servers as well. Taking a look at the competition from Heroic, it is Tessus at 89.
Got a gaggle up in the top right there, enjoying the games.
A gaggle of humans.
Yeah. Or geese.
Or geese.
Cadian has the Zeus, so prepare yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Making the sound effect today will be none other than Lauren Pansy Scott. She's been learning from 2 of the best in the business.
I have done great deals of preparation. It's a real shame that it didn't come through there. I guess that's my opportunity over.
Well, you've been staying up late, obviously, practicing it. Really you've been sending me the audio bites, the sound clips, and I've been happy with it. The judges have really been putting up the scorecards and 10s all round. But
I did send it to Louis Walsh.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet to get his approval.
No, Simon Cowell out of it too. I don't know what's going on.
The Augie boys.
The fakey
boys with the Augie boys.
That's what they call them on the streets in
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen, as they say it.
Go on, have a crack.
Go on. Wall bang in 3. No, I changed my mind, actually. I didn't want to say that anyway. So, you can relax.
Fun little note there. They dropped 2 players on top of Hut, and then they boosted 1 player back up on the rafter. So, interesting off the bat there from Heroic. We'll see if that plays into further gun rounds.
I do like Nico on his yard AUG. It's a very, very perfect weapon for the job. It's down getting inquisitive. Does find, well, not a clean jewel, but a jewel all the same. First blood drawn, Valda gone. Smoked off and towards Garage, the outside area under scrutiny, and Nico's job getting more difficult. Look at those smokes. It's a taste of Heroic's own. Their own brand, the Diagonals.
So on the lower side right now is Cadian with the AWP. Smokes up, will be fading shortly.
He's got no nades, Chad. How on earth is this supposed to do anything? Is he just here to hold it?
He's containing at least the push for information at the moment, and as we can see right now, 2 players, Alexi and Mantu, also waiting for pushes and information. If Izza can get towards the vents, maybe they could go for a split back up towards the top side, but with 25 seconds remaining now, the question has to really come in. Where is the end game for this? Do they just want to hold on to the AWP? Okay, towards lower now. Bomb's coming. It's going to be the last 2 down secret.
Cadian's already set up. Mantu and Dissus.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they could die after time.
Down really should go for that play. Like, try and lock him in after the fact.
Dead.
So not only did they lose the AWP, Issa won't get any loss bonus. Lucky he still has 4,400 in the back pocket. Alexi buying into the AK right there. It's curious to see what Mantu's going to either be gifted or have to run into the round with. Cadian finding that opening and then rotating immediately. And this is the final few frags. Deny the last weapons for OG and see if they can stifle some of that economy. So big chase, big hunt right there. As the guns come back out, Mantu will be dropped across an AK. Alexi with some space, might get flashed through here. Stown's ready for it.
Hold house 1. Works just fine. There's a little bit of damage here and there, though. Stown's right on the verge of things. He does get picked up. A 3v3 now ensues. Where's that bomb? East has still got it, trying to secure the area that they currently maintain. Nico's up the vents. He's actually out of the vents. Mantu's got him.
Yeah, here we go. Bomb yet to be planted. That's his responsibility. If he opts for the mini plant, though, there needs to be a smoke. And as we say that, the smoke arrives, and surely the plant is soon to follow. Mantu's in a position to catch Tessus. One way to be deployed. And a flash to force Mantu off. It doesn't look like they're going for this. Cadian heading towards spawn.
He's setting up a flash right now for Tessus.
Okay. And jumping in. Great flash. There's one more to find and he gets them both.
No kit.
No kit. Valda looking to defend it. From the heaven position, and you can hear it. And he gets the frag. I think he picked it up. No, he didn't.
It's going to be close.
Really close. There was one just on the other side.
Yeah, he went to try and get it.
He's got it.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, what a clutch. Ooh. The flash from Cadian, it was all he could contribute, but it gets both of the close players, and to have the audacity, faking it out with a no kit 10 seconds on the cards. Let's see this one again. This was quite the round. Great openings. Looking good for OG. And then Tessus happens. One way dropping down. Yes, that's magnificent.
That's monstrous, this camera angle. Look at the barrel roll as well. Oh, that's some tight stuff right there.
Down to the wire.
Oh, he's probably thinking, mate, there was a kid just in front of the... Just there. Oh, it's a hard top. We're back into the action.
Techers are out. Valda leads the charge and...
Uh-oh. $1,800. Anyone else? Oh, there's another one. The maths gets a bit confusing. 1,800 plus 900 is obviously 2,700. That's a lot of cash.
It's pretty good.
Dollar bills. Oh.
All right, well, up to 12 rounds now, Heroic. Have some AKs to work with. Burup's going to hold on to that Alligator, carry it through into round number 22 as the buy will come forward from OG as well. A couple of Galils in the mix here, one for Issa, one for Alexi B, so keep those emissions in mind if we get into some dicey battles. AKs for the other 3. Utility not too shabby. Nico dropping an early smoke of his own. That'll keep them busy and make sure that they have to clear out close red if they do in a posture yard. We can see smokes being lined up here from MBK. Jump throw, away we go. Tessus will be poking his head up secret, so he'll be a bit of a danger man, and that Molotov could be great. Yes, you can see the gap.
Down, you cheeky bean. Tessus actually wants to push out. He gets NBK. They weren't anticipating that. He nearly had another good trade. This is there on the bodyguard duties. 4 to 4, failed nade. Not the end of the world, though.
Here comes the rest of it. Issa and Mantu both finding a good amount of room here. No one proactively holding this, at least for the fight. Everyone tucked up and towards heaven. Well, looking up towards heaven.
The timer on Cadian's position over towards ramp here. Has to worry about the flank coming in. We'll have to move.
Borup starts taking full armored AKs out of the round with a shotgun. You know he's done something right. That's the information. Down gets it with a very, very careful jiggle. Mantu's making so much sound. Nico was waiting. The spray isn't there, but there's the Borup shotty. And it's just got no HP. He's just got a Scarpa. This is another heroic round, and it does just feel like the Danes have got their number.
That was a great setup on top side there.
Yeah.
I think that they laid that trap. Nico takes it away after time again. $700. That's happened to him twice.
I feel for him.
The Y-I-K-E-S from me, dog.
Oh, dear.
It's like a hot dog. Hot dog in a bun.
Hot dogs or legs? Remember that for a while?
Hot dogs or legs. That wasn't. That was a thing.
That was a thing, yeah.
That's back when I actually used the internet.
Yeah, hot dogs or legs. It was much more innocent back then. Cats, could they have cheeseburgers? That was a question.
Remember Keyboard Cat?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite. Spots the elbow, though, and knows Alexi's got down. I didn't see the bomb. That's on Mantu's back. But look at his route. He's clearly got an intention to sweep up and keep the CTs rotating down, trying to sell this as best he can. Tessus not buying it, though, and the duel's outside. These Deagles aren't hitting their target. Nico's just playing with fire. And Cadian's playing with his orb. Tessus did win that duel onto that lower side.
Please, I hate that shot so much. God, it's just not happening, is it? Cadian. Oh, this is getting dangerous now. We've got a couple of tags coming in. Luckily, Cadian pretty quick with the Eagle. That one's safe now, but on top of that, bloody silo. Alexi B's scavenged away a gun. Borup's off to his spawn. There we go.
Oh, the flanker, the flanker, the flank.
He's flanked the flankers so he can flank, and it does put one into the back of Stound's head. Borup close with the shotgun, though, and this I think he spotted him with the jump.
barrel.
Yeah, I think he did. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Every single one of that spread goes towards his head. 14-9 score updates for those games. Does look like it was a 2-0 to Na'Vi. And Big versus Ents is going to a third as Ents have secured themselves one on map 2. Godsent are taking it to 3 as well over on the other stream. AGO falling flat on their face in map 2.
It probably doesn't help the G2 camp very much when there's rumors going around about having Nico potentially signed to the team, does it? So unfortunate for G2 here within the Pro League, but their run is over. All right, well, OG, their run could almost be coming to a close as well. 2 more rounds and Heroic lock themselves into the playoffs, and that means that OG will drop to the bottom 4 and be out of contention, but top we go.
Oh, here we go. The shotgun again could do so much work. It doesn't. This time it's dealt with, but there's plenty of other players there ready to pick up the mantle. One being Cadian didn't quite get down to be able to pull the trigger on the player on the site. One way into place, and retake time we go.
The one way even puts out the mollies. That's gross. And he uses it to great success again. He's going to get Issa. Oh, Lord. Oh, Tessus. Same thing. Nico gets NBK, and that will be the 15th. They had a numbers disadvantage, but it didn't feel like that for a second. How powerful is that one way? It's a no threat onto Tessus. He walks through it. Puts out mollies. This looks so comfortable for him. Look at the vision he has. Issa couldn't hit a single bullet.
I think this backs up what you were talking about, Alex, when we had the pre-game segment about all 5 individuals being able to show up and deliver, because the other days it was Stown, it was Nico. Well, today it's Tessus again, and back in Cologne it was Tessus in a big way. So it just changes, and everybody in Heroic delivering in a 15-9 scoreline. Surely wanting to lock it out as quickly as possible. Heroic, one more round now. The playoffs, 4 kills away.
Whoa, close. Issa still gets to live to fight another day, not for much longer apparently. Cadian's feeling it.
Oh, one man.
Over and done with. It's just Mantu.
Not anymore. 16-9 is the final score of our first series. Swift, methodical, and Heroic are off to the playoffs.